Hey folks, welcome to the third episode of 5-Minute Interviews. I'm excited to share this one with my friend Shane Hughes. Shane is preaching minister at the Highland Church of Christ in Abilene, Texas. How you doing, Shane?
I'm doing well. How are you, Chris?
Hey, I'm doing good. Good. Shane, I'm going to ask you the question we've been asking everybody. You've been doing this social distant preaching for 4 weeks now?
Yeah, that's right. 4 weeks.
So how do you handle Easter?
Easter, we were all kind of hoping that this would be over, but
Yes.
It's not. I think we're going to be in this spot for a while. And so, there's this one sense in which Easter is the big event. It's the big Sunday. It's the gathering. And at Highland, it's a big brunch and a lot of activities. And one of the things we were trying to figure out is, okay, what is the meaning of Easter if we don't have all of the hustle and the bustle and all of the events around it? And in some ways this period that we're in has been a gift to us, because it's stripped away all the things that we enjoy and we love about Easter, and it's helped us to really focus in on that empty tomb. Our text this week, we've been going through the book of Mark since January, and we just decided to stay there. We're going to stay in it. And Mark has that first ending, and then there's the second ending, the little footnote that says, the most reliable sources say Mark ends at 8.
Yeah.
And it ends with, Mary Magdalene and Mary and Salome, they leave afraid. And,
they don't say anything.
They don't say anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the end. And it's kind of a bummer of an ending to the gospel story, because it's not what you expect. It leaves you wanting more. Jesus has gone ahead to Galilee. Try to find him, try to keep up. And I think that speaks to us. I think that speaks to the time that we're in.
How so?
Well, I think there's a relationship between faith and fear. And, there's a lot of voices that says that, obviously you can't be afraid. You can't, that's the evidence of lack of faith. And I think that Mark pushes back against that.
Yeah.
And says, even the first people that saw the empty tomb didn't understand the mystery of resurrection. And they didn't understand what it was going to mean for their lives. And they felt a little fear.
Yeah.
And it reminds us that, there's more to faith than just not being afraid.
Okay.
Sometimes faith is acting in spite of your fear. It's courage. And so that's where we're headed. And then there's that beautiful piece in there where, the angel tells the women, go tell the disciples and Peter.
Yes.
And my favorite translation of that is, go tell the disciples, even Peter. That somehow in that empty tomb there's forgiveness. Somehow in that empty tomb there's the reconciliation of the restoration of relationship and life and those things. And one of the things we've tried to focus on is to really push the service into living rooms. It's so easy to treat Sunday morning church like another YouTube video that I might watch. And if you're stuck at home, you're watching,
like 5-minute interviews.
Yeah, exactly. And so we're trying to figure out ways to encourage our church to do the spiritual disciplines and ask questions and give them something that they can do with one another.
Okay.
Because when you take away all of the pageantry of Easter and all of the excitement and all of the food and all of what you're left with is the empty tomb. And I think the Christian witness says, that's enough.
That's enough. You've hit on a theme. This is the third one of these we've done, and everybody seems to be saying, this is like when you have to actually unpack everything and carry what's important, what is it? And hey, well, we've got about 30 seconds. And so that's probably going to go by very quickly, but I like the way this ended. It's like, and that's enough. And Shane, thank you very much for being with us. I think that we're all going to be looking forward to Easter, and I will look forward to hearing from you in the future.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks for having me on.
All right.